Howdy y'all, it's your host Inspired Source. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything on any of the platforms I'm on. Anyway, I'm planning on releasing a couple of things today, a few more parts of the Whatnot series if I have any left, and then a little thing that I put together this last Sunday. Today, I have something a little different today. Few of you might know, but I am a huge fan of Markiplier. I don't say that like I stalk him on social media or I'd scream if I saw him, but when I was 11, I was living in Germany and things were tough. I feel like we all have that time in our life when things are just really difficult. I was in a new environment. I was experiencing hormones for the first time. I was in a completely different country for the first time in my life. I was experiencing depression and anxiety at high levels, and none of the doctors could figure out what was wrong with me. Some of them thought I was bipolar. I'm not. They didn't get me on any of the correct medication. I was just left to suffer. And then a friend of mine recommended Markiplier's channel to me, and I've been here ever since then. Not here as in recording things, but I've been following his career ever since then, and it has been so amazing to watch him grow. I mean, he's been big since I've joined, but just watching him grow and all the things he's accomplished has been amazing. And if I'm to be a bit bold, I'd say that he's almost like an older brother to me. Not that I know him, but that's the level of respect and admiration and comfortability that I have for him. I really do look up to him. I respect him a lot. And I will always say that he's an amazing YouTuber, that he's an amazing man. And he is actually the reason why I'm recording today. He has many accomplishments, but he posted about a specific one yesterday, and I wanted to share it with you guys and our small little community and wherever this reaches, so we can all join in supporting him and celebrating this with him. There we go. Now I'm not in the way. I was just scrolling through YouTube when I found this.
I want to show you something. I've been talking about it for a while, but I don't think I've ever shared footage of it. And this is a little behind the scenes of Iron Lung, so it's not spoilery, but it's peering behind the curtain a little bit. So what you're seeing in front of you is the set. It's kind of hard to wrap your head around because you don't really know what you're looking at. It's like a house being thrown around, which is basically what this thing is. But
it does look a lot like a house. It reminds me of something I've seen a few times before in museums, but I've never really seen it used for making a movie. And for those of you who haven't seen his playthrough of the game, please go watch that now, because it's amazing, and it also gives you a bit more background for all of this right here, everything that's happening here. And I can kind of see the vision, and I think it's really cool that this is how he chose to make this happen.
this is the NACMO. This is the thing that we used throughout production, driven by this guy over here. We call him Nick Mo. Really fun to work with. Well, pretty much everyone on set was really fun to work with. I could sing their praises for a very long time, and I probably will. If you listen to this clip, wait, hold on.
Is that him yelling? You guys will have to let me know if you think that was him screaming or someone else on set.
Wow. It's hard to even put into words what this is like. We started with around 60 theaters, I think, actually. And that rose fairly quickly, but 60 was the start. And now we're up to 1,578, which is, I mean, I don't even know. I'm in Guam. I'm in Guam. After so many years of working on this and always having in my mind that I'm like, I'm going to bring it to theaters. I am going to bring it to theaters because I believe it deserves to be in theaters. And I didn't think that it was going to be a lot of theaters, but I was going to bring it to theaters no matter what. And now Regal has picked it up, Cinemark has picked it up, AMC has picked it up. Pretty much every major movie chain that you know of in the United States has picked it up. I'm very grateful that it's now on. Like, it's yeah, it's wild. Yeah, yeah. It's been so hard. It's been so hard to juggle all of this for so long. I just never expected something like this. You know, we did a premiere, and I guess I got some kind of imposter syndrome or something. Because after it, all the other YouTubers and streamers that we invited, they came up to me and they said how cool it was, how impressed they were. I just, it's so easy to get lost in the sauce when you're 3 years into a project, and you you've only had your reputation and your word to go on, and you believed me. That means a lot. I've said for years, for my entire time doing this YouTube thing, that there's real people behind the numbers, that it's a real thing, and you have to always treat that with respect, and you have to understand the number of lives that people live outside of this internet sphere. Oh man. And now it's playing in my hometown, and I am now I know for sure that this map is not complete. It does not have all of the theaters that are available, because I know that there's a showing in Milford, which is it's a town in Cincinnati where I grew up, and yeah, it's just been really cool. The Esquire is just a beautiful place, and it's I go to it's these are good tears, by the way. I swear. I've just had a lot of I've just had a lot of myself put into this. A lot of myself. And I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy and motivated to just have this desire to make things. And the hardest part, I think, is because of how long this one took, is I haven't been able to really make things. That's why I keep saying I can't wait to get back to just doing YouTube stuff, because I am addicted to that cycle of making things. And YouTube is such a fast cycle of making things. It's instantaneous almost. Even this video, I didn't know that I was going to make a vlog yesterday, but when I woke up this morning, I knew I had to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just really, really happy. And I'm really, really grateful. And I'm going to have a call later today about international stuff, which they asked me if I had international rights to the movie. And I had to text David, the developer of the game, hey, do I have international rights? Because I didn't know. Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. And thank you all to those who will watch the movie. If you haven't been or haven't checked in a little bit, go to ironlung.com. Link is in the description to see if there is a theater near you. But remember, those indie theaters, the independent ones, they were the OGs. They sold out really fast. But if there is any spots that open up in those theaters, you'll know you'll be in good company, because those are the those are the diehard fans. And maybe that's not your cup of tea to be amongst. So pick your poison. You know what I mean? But I respect that. I will be showing up to some of these theaters myself. I mean, I can only do so many because literally taking the time to go to them would be a lot. But I do plan on going to some of these theaters and meeting some of you guys there. And yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I want to get cardboard cutouts. I know I said I was going to say goodbye, but there was so many things now that I didn't think were possible, so they weren't even conversation. And now it's like, oh, it's really happening. It's really a thing. I want popcorn buckets. I want a big fish gulp. You know, the drink cup with big. You know, I want deep.
That would be absolutely amazing to have. Also, I just wanted to point out, going back earlier, I'm gonna get back to this point, but I want to look at the map again, and it's his face. All of them are his face. That is hilarious to me. But you know what? He has worked so hard. Let him have his cardboard cutouts and his popcorn and his big gulp cups and, oh my gosh, a Markiplier cup. That would be amazing. We got one for Moana too. Why not get one for the movie? I was gonna say the Markiplier movie, but I mean, yeah, it is the Markiplier movie. He made it. He's starring in it. So yeah, the Markiplier movie, Iron Lung. God, I'm so looking forward to it.
You know, I want teeth. I want a blood bucket of popcorn. I want. I just didn't think it was possible. You guys proved me wrong. Anyway, let me get out of here. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Can't wait for you to see it. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. In the next movie. I mean, hopefully there's a video in between this and the movie. Anyway, bye-bye.
Since we're here, I want to go ahead and I want to show you guys the most recent Iron Lung trailer. He's made a few. This is the final one. And I wanted this to be a bit of a reaction video, But those of you who know me know I'm not great at commentary about just saying what I think about things, because I overthink and I hesitate a lot. But I'm glad I just let him talk. And it is just insane to think of how far he's gotten. I never doubted him, ever. I mean, his creativity is insane and it's so inspiring, and his infectious happiness. I mean, some people have said he's kind of mellowed out over the years, but he still has this happiness that is just so contagious, and these moments of wisdom, and I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see the movie. But I'm gonna shut up despite this being a reaction video, and we are going to watch Iron Lung, the final trailer.
I see that question in your eyes. For what purpose do we remain alone in the dark?
Beginning the descent. Cruising depth in roughly 2 minutes. Stand by.
I ask myself that very same question.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities on the instrument, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Why would there be flames? You did test this thing, right?
This is the test. Closing porthole shielding.
Where's the reason for this quiet rapture? Too few to rebuild, too many to feed.
You're the first one down. All we have are surface scans, that's why you're there. Well, one of the reasons.
Can we just agree this is important? Food, air. We need this, not just the COI, all of us. We need this.
There aren't enough of us left to be throwing lives away, but there is too much at stake not to take calculated risks. Eden doesn't understand that. You don't understand that.
I just want to live. Is that so wrong? Why doesn't anybody else want that?
I'm still muted. If you didn't know that I'm new to this, you know now. But wow, I really hope I'm not the only one who's impressed with that, because the atmosphere, the camera quality, his acting, again, the atmosphere is insane. I love me a good thriller, especially something that has a psychological aspect twisted in like this one, and I am so excited for it. I hope the rest of you are as well. I guess since this is a reaction video, I'll give my thoughts now. And it's just, as I've said, I've really looked up to Mr. Fishbach for a long time now. He was a big part of my childhood. He modeled part of the way that I am. My empathy, my willingness to work hard, and even if I'm not the most consistent, I'll still do the things that I say I'm gonna do, even if it takes a while. My honesty, the reason that I don't edit these videos a whole ton, is the same honesty that I've seen in him over the years. The expressiveness that I have at times. I think I've done it a couple times. I just pause and I try to share some kind of advice with you guys, just like he did to me and the rest of his viewers multiple times throughout his career. And those bits of advice have have meant a lot to me. Like I said, he has really shaped a big part of who I was, and even now who I am today. I am having to remember to breathe so that I don't cry. Because to avoid crying, what I'm doing is I'm holding my breath, which is not great. I commented it underneath his previous video that we watched, that we reacted to together, but I just want to say it again. Mr. Fishbach, I don't think you'll ever see this. Whether you do or not, I want to say this directly to you, because this really is just for you. I am so incredibly proud of you. It has been amazing watching your career grow from 7 years ago to what it is today. Your creativity never ceases to inspire me and to amaze me. You have brought so much light into so many lives, even ironically through horror playthroughs, horror games. Five Nights at Freddy's was my comfort game because you're the one that played it. Because it felt like I wasn't alone. And now you're making your first movie. You've made your first movie. And it's gonna be in theaters. And I'm gonna get to see it. I'm gonna get to see all your hard work. You absolutely deserve this. You were just an amazing person. And I can't say enough how insanely proud I am of you. I hope the best for you and Amy. I know that this movie is going to be amazing, that it's going to do amazing. And I know that this is only the beginning. You have so many ideas in your head, so many things you've hinted at, and so many things that none of us even know about yet. And I cannot wait to see what you do next. It's another thing to hear him talk about it. It's another thing to say it. After 3 years of hard work, despite all the other things he's had to do, his other projects, the other things that he's mentioned he's gone through. Oh my gosh, the LA fires, the evacuation, just everything. You did it. You did it, Park. I'm gonna have to end the video here because, unlike him, I am not brave enough to cry on camera. Seeing him cry, if you couldn't tell, almost made me cry. So I'm gonna end this here. If you're watching this and you can, I fully expect you to try to go see the Iron Lung movie. And if nothing else, please go to those 2 videos that I showed of his and just, I don't know, support him, congratulate him, because this is such a huge accomplishment. His first movie, he wrote this. That's not just something that any person could do. Like he said, he did this based off his reputation and his word. No experience in making a movie, and I've looked, this thing is like 2.5 hours long, and he did it. this is worth seeing. I can tell already, this is worth seeing. And come January, if you're not seeing this movie, what are you doing with your life? Messing with you, of course, but this is definitely something that I think is going to be worth seeing. And if we can't see it, I think that whether he'll see her comments or not, because he has so many other supporters, it would still be good to support him, because he has worked so hard and overcome so much to get to this point. And I feel like he doesn't realize it enough. He doesn't realize how hard he's worked and how strong he is mentally, and just how amazing he is and how much he deserves this. Sometimes we all need that reminder, no matter how famous we get. He's still a person. And one of the reasons I've admired him so much over the years is because he shows that. He's still a person. I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe. Remember, find reasons to smile. Bye-bye.